Happy Saturday, everyone. It's been a while since our last stream. I'm just going to turn off the echo. There we go. I've been very, very busy at work, but hopefully now it's quietened down and we can get back to C block. Just got to remember the keyboard shortcuts for slowing things down. Okay, so I think where we left it was we had managed to build most of the metals that we wanted, and we had our new ore down here. I think at this point it's now time to work out if we can get hold of some military science. I'm not aware of anything else we don't have. I also managed to break most of my other science, which isn't going to help, but that's okay. Okay, it's not supposed to take that long. So let's get military science set up. Might be easier with FNEI. Is it called military science? I don't think it is it? Ablative weapons testing kit. There we go. Maybe it's easier this way. So that metal, I think, is Invar. That's what I don't have as far as I'm aware. Bronze, brass, lead, glass, aluminium. Where's Invar? Silver. Okay. Nope, that's not Invar. Thought I needed Invar for military science. Yeah, so an Invar plate and a brass plate. That's what I thought I needed. Let's start with Invar then. What do you need for Invar? Molten Invar, of course. Steel and nickel. How do I want to do this with the steel? So I have some manganese ingots coming down here. Yep. It'll be easy to flow those through the gap that we've created. Okay, this is too slow. It's going to get annoying. It's also dark in Factorio, which is depressing. Nickel and steel. One of these is nickel. I don't remember which one. Probably doesn't matter. Some cliff explosives here, first of all. Gardens. There's a lot of gardens, actually. Take that. And trees. Nice. This is big poison worms. So we're going to have to do some killing. Didn't mean to do that. I wanted to put that there. I want to put the bullets there. I'm going to have to slow that down because otherwise I'm going to get killed. So let's use the trick we did before with the turrets. Okay. That didn't work. Oops. Okay, we died. Funny. But we did get most of the worms. Good. That's what matters. We respawn and they don't. I like that. Okay, off we go. Missing a red underground here. I need to try and grab that. See if we've got any on our corpse. Let's put the right armor back on. No, we have put the right armor on. Stick some stuff in the trash. Is it heavy armor? Have I not got modular armor yet? No, I don't think we're that far through the game. Good. Let's get a little bit more landfill. I think what we're going to do is build Invar here, and we're going to build it as an independent setup. So we will take some of this if we can get it, but we won't rely on it. I don't think I need too much Invar because I think it's just used for military science. Puffer nest. I'm going to need to get a bit more landfill. I have a nice landfill production somewhere up here that I've probably forgotten the location of. Yep, here we go. Few thousand. Been a while since we've been playing this, so you'll have to forgive me for being a little bit rusty. Okay, where is the rest of our landfill? Because we did used to have a lot of landfill being produced. Few thousand landfill there. Probably enough. I'm not going to overdo the Invar. I'm just going to go for ideally a yellow belt, I think. Especially given the natives down here are medium worms. Wow, that's a big, big section. Okay. So let's get recipe editor out. Invar. Output a yellow belt. I don't know what that means in terms of actual inputs, but let's find out. Steel and nickel. Steel we will make via the manganese recipe. We'll use blast furnace 2s. Nickel. We'll make the standard way. Okay, I think a green belt, a yellow belt might be too much. We might just go for a grey belt. That seems more reasonable. This recipe for steel is not the one that I want. Oh, hold on. No, it has put it there. Okay. Molten Invar. Ah, that makes molten steel. So I need to make the steel ingot recipe. Just that with iron. I already have the nickel that I want. So how much iron ingot do I need? Iron ore. Processed iron. Then iron ore comes from sorting. There's 5 sorting machines for jivalite and sapphirite. 2. I think to save on our mineral sludge, I'm just going to do it the simple way. I'm just going to build it here. If necessary, we will augment it afterwards. So we're going to leave some space here. About 4 belts worth, I think. 5 belts worth. Something like that. Just grab a little bit more landfill. I think a lot of the problem at the moment is nothing's actually moving. Maybe we aren't actually doing anything. This is here's my landfill production. That's why. Yep, there we go. Probably going to need to make that bigger, but that's okay. May also need to upgrade that belt, but that's also okay. Slow things down slightly. Dump some charcoal into a blast furnace. To make sure that it's clean. Fill in that hole. This is another garden. Nice. Okay, I just need to get rid of a few bits. So let's have a look at the Invar recipe again. We're going to take this from ore onwards. So I've got iron ore. I'm going for a grey belt. So I need 7 and 3. And then 1. 7, 3, and 3. Let's pin this. Where do I want to start? Somewhere here. It's 7 I need, and then 3. So let's do it as... I need 3 of these. That noise is going to get annoying, isn't it? Okay, so we might have to keep this short for the moment until we get the first bit of Invar so we can get the sniper rifle online. Iron. Then I need 3 for steel. Is that nice? Or is that not nice? Basically 2 to 1. doesn't look great. Okay, then I need one for... Last one is for nickel and an induction furnace for nickel. We need 2 of these. To 1 of these. To 1 of these. 2, 1, 1. Then need 1 Invar on its own. 1 nickel, sorry. Some carbon monoxide. That needs to go into 1 induction furnace. Yeah. So go into 5 casting machines. 5. Like that. That seems okay. So let's work out which one the nickel ore is. It's the green one. I think it's this one. Dynamic blast furnaces. Okay, that's fine. Nickel ore. Yep, that's the right one. I think we're also going to have to drag these ones down until we do something with it and stick it in a silo. Make use of this little bit here to put that into a silo. Should have some silos up at the mall, so we'll go and grab those. Okay, let's go and grab that stuff now. Okay, slow it down. Some of the stuff we probably need to put back. Let's find the gardens, because I did have a collection of gardens somewhere for future use, but I don't need them right now. There we go. It's gardens, trees, garden seeds, and garden-like things. So that we can come back to them later. I then need some blast furnaces. A stack. Ore processing, a stack. Induction furnaces. Casting machines. And some belts. We'll just use the grey belts. We don't need to go very fast. And then I need some ore silos. That's that, I think. And then you just build the ore silo, the specific one, with some of the ore itself, if I remember correctly. Barreling with the storage section. Search for silo. There we go. So I can only silo the early stuff, whatever, that's fine. So we'll just grab some warehouses instead then, and we'll put these silos back. Warehouses have just got more space, so there's no point in being stingy. If you're just tuning in and you're curious what's going on, feel free to ask some questions. It's been a little while since I've played, so I'm a little bit rusty. But I roughly remember what we were doing before I had to take a break. We're going to do one warehouse, 2 warehouses, 3 warehouses. I know this isn't perfect, but we'll figure something out in a bit. Slow that down. That's what I want. This seems very, very in the wrong place. Yes, I'm not going to do it there. I'm going to move it back a bit. So let's do this. When you come off here, priority output to the right. Then there, and you can have a warehouse. That can be your warehouse. Then the next guy. I want you to go here. So that your warehouse goes there. You are priority that way. Good. Need you to go under there. Need you to go under there. Wrong. That. No reason why you can't also go there. 3 is probably fine though. many ores have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need the same thing again. That. Then it's this one's turn. So that. It's going to be annoying because we can't clean any of this stuff up. Just dump some of this stuff in here. Output priority right. And you. Back 2. Output priority right. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, need a couple more power poles. Let's run back and grab some. That should then fix those up so they keep going at all times. Because at the moment they're getting stuck. Where did I leave the power poles? I rearranged this last time and now I've forgotten where I left everything. Here we go, power poles. That seems to be working. Except this seems to not be going through. No, it is going through. So stop these here. Dump some of what's left over into a warehouse. Should be nickel ore. Comes through first. Silicon and silver. I will need a way to get this out again, but that's okay. We can just do 2 through warehouses in a row and then come out. That's fine. This here, spin it back. Okay, that's going to get annoying. We'll have to take care of that soon. That fits very nicely. Do that along there. I think I actually need to split this so that it also goes that way. Let's find out. Yep, I do. Good. Now, just make use of the nice Bob's inserter mods. Okay. That's too... That's loud. Grab some power. Okay, you need to go here. Do that. Do that. Find some iron ore. It seems to be over here. So let's work out the right way to split that off and get it through. I am out of undergrounds, but that's fine. We'll just use the longer ones. Let's find out where the iron ore has gone. We get some coming. The copper ore seems stuck, that's why. Okay, let's make sure that all of these are going correctly, because this is going to break otherwise. I need 2 reds. A few red undergrounds to get that to work. Come back and grab a couple. Where did we do red belts? Somewhere here. Slow it down again, because otherwise it's going to make me sick. And anyone else watching, probably. There we go. And let's copper flow through. It's important that these don't block. Because if they do, we don't get continuous flow of the less common resources. Make sure that it's always priority to the top. That looks okay. I'm going to priority you that way. Because I have some of the other things that I need. So I have iron elsewhere. That's why I want the priority to go that way. Silver and the silicon away. Good. You here? Here? Let's go. Take from there, put there. Good. Oops. Okay. That's a problem. Okay. That wasn't supposed to happen. Don't know if we can kill all those worms. Let's try and find out. We'll do the normal turret job. They are big electric worms. Do not know if our turrets have the range to kill them, but they seemingly have the range to hit me. Let's find out. Maybe the first one was just a lucky shot on the worm's part. Seems like it might have just been a lucky shot. You output there, you output there. Yep, so we're going to need a few gases now, but that's okay. We can also increase the throughput. Here at input time, we just do this with Bob's inserters. We get plenty of ore going in. So we need oxygen and carbon dioxide. I think we'll build that here. Oxygen, I think, is normally fairly easy. We just do that as an air compressor. Which I don't think I have any of, but that's okay. Carbon monoxide. Is that the one? Carbon monoxide. Carbon and purified water, or hydrogen and carbon dioxide. Neither of which is much fun. Okay. How do I get purified water? Just water in an electrolysis plant. Fine. Then we just stick it here. And I have charcoal, and that carbon just comes from charcoal, right? Charcoal and steam. Yeah, so we can make that. So what do we need? We need a steam generator. We need a boiler. Go collect some. There's a fluid boiler. I need a normal boiler. So I can dump some of this. Not a lot by the looks of it. Always feels like my inventory is too full, and you can see how many times I've died. So I have one of these with a ton of boilers that I will never use for the duration of the game. Yep, here we go. It's a fluid burning boiler. So it's not even the right boiler I have too many of. Got some boilers. I need a liquefier. Assembler machines there. Have a liquefier. I need an air compressor. Did I set that up? Don't think I did. I don't generally produce many of those. No. Okay, so what's an air compressor need? I can probably just make it by hand. Air filter, circuits, bricks, lead plates. Circuits, bricks, and iron plates even, not lead plates. Basic circuits. I need some water purifiers. Electrolyzers even. I think that's the one. Yeah, water purifiers. Yeah, that will work. That will get us carbon monoxide. How do we want to do the... I generally like this. So I think if I get too close, then they target me. That seems to be the problem. Go down here. See if we can get oxygen set up. Oxygen is just the air compressors. Compressed air goes into, where does that go? Compressed air in a chemical plant. Do I have any chemical plants on me? Don't think I do. Build one. We don't need a huge amount of Invar to start with. I need enough to kill these guys, basically. That's the objective. Produce oxygen. Vent the nitrogen. Wrong way around. Always happens. think I'm still too far. Yep, I need to go one further back to make this work. Purified air. That should produce oxygen. Let's check. There we go. That gives us steel. Perfect. You need carbon monoxide, we said. Which means they need charcoal and carbon and purified water. Need steam. We're going to do this the bad way to start with until we can get enough of a turret in order to safely kill those guys. That does that. Please take some... That's steam. Into a liquefier here. Nope, not coke purification. Carbon. Take long. Carbon and purified water. That is one of these. What do I make it in? A chemical plant? This is a liquefier, okay. We will redo this in typical Factorio style, meaning we will never redo it when we clear out the worms. You go here. Need a clarifier to void off the things that we don't need. Use carbon monoxide. Voila. Not the prettiest bit of engineering we have ever produced. But it should be functional. Let's find out. You two output near. Invar, let's see. I think we did it. We created an Invar plate. Brilliant. I think I want it to run just down here to the brass. This means we should now be able to produce military science. Let's find out. Once it's churned through the 500 plus belts it takes to get to my main bus, obviously. Bring on trains. Get some more grey belts. I don't need Invar to be especially fast, so that's why I'm not too worried. And we just use the speed up mod to make things vaguely palatable. Okay, that is Invar on the bus. Don't think I need to right now put Invar into the mall, but the option exists if we need to in the future. Let's have a quick look at the science now. Invar, brass and steel. Brass and Invar. Weapons testing kit is electric circuits and carbon. Electric circuits and carbon. Basic circuits and carbon. Okay, we have everything we need now for military science. I'm going to step away for a few minutes and then we're going to work out how to build a science setup just up here. I'll be right back. Okay, let's slow time down. We'll keep time at 2x. We're going to keep it at normal speed. And then let's work out how we're going to build a science setup. So I need red science, green science, and military science. And then we'll extend it to blue science later on. So red is the simplest. Yeah, but it's not called red science, is it? That would be too easy. Sacrificial electromagnet recipe. Iron and copper. I can probably just click here. That's easier. So if I wanted to produce like 2 a second, seems fine. How do I set my default settings? Because I want you to use assembler 2s. Assembler 2s. Assembler 2s. Okay. 4, 4, and 14. Okay. Getting extra science going will be helpful for us because it will make sure that our resources keep ticking over and we don't get stuck. I'm pretty sure there's some bottlenecks in my not very good designs. So we can nice and easily cheat by just using it for science. We're not going to do this in any way fancily. We're going to do it exactly as the recipe suggests. 1, 2, 3, 4. Belt down the middle. 4, and then it says we need 14. Easy. I think 2 a second is sensible because I have actually built most of our infrastructure down below at quite a high level. Quite high throughput. So I'm not worried that we're going to run out of resources. Like that. More belts, that's okay. And we have a very easy way to scale up our sludge production as well. Landfill, copy and paste. Modular based design. It works really well. So you need iron, you need copper. So let's make sure that we have got iron and copper off the bus. Again, we're using the slow belts, but it doesn't matter too much. We can just do an upgrade if we need to. Yeah, more random stuff in inventories to get rid of. Power poles here. 3. Then we'll do copper up here. We're making sure we extend the bus because the next thing we're going to be building are all the other sciences. So we're not going to save ourselves any time by cheating copper through just to replace it 5 minutes from now. Good. Okay, autosave, thank you. That works. We'll work out where we want to put the labs shortly. Okay, red science. Green science time. Again, I can't remember what it's called. Single Atmos set. Fine. This one. And I wanted 2. This is 24 of these assemblers. Okay, it's a lot, but whatever. It's okay. 16. Can I do that with these electronics assemblers? I think I can. Good. There's 3 of those. I have basic circuits already, so I don't need to worry about that. And I have tin. Can I build assembly machines 3 or not? I haven't been building them. No, I probably haven't done the research. Okay. Maybe I should scope this to assembly machines 3 because I have the tech. Yes, let's do that. It's going to make it less arduous to build. And we'll use the smaller assemblers. So it's 2222 to produce the Atmos chips. So you two just need iron. Then you need lead, and what comes next? What's the easiest way to do this? I think I like the idea of feeding the materials at the bottom in a little sort of, kind of like this. And then direct insert. So look at how much of that we're going to need. If I did it from the top, it would be better. The reason it would be better from the top is I wouldn't have to worry about calculating how much I need up front. I think we need tin, copper, lead, iron. Let's check what we need for this guy. Atmos reaction nodes, that's iron, tinned copper wire. And then it's 2 of those, and then copper, and then the wires with tin and copper. So I think I need 4 things in, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need you to be 1 higher up. Let's try this. Okay. Hitting that. Which is too hard if I do it that way. So I need to start with 2 electronics assembling machines with iron to produce wafer stamps. Don't have any electronic assembly machines on me. Let's go grab some. If I actually produced those in my mall, I can't remember. I did. Okay, I do have some of them on me. Sorry. 76 of them. That's actually pretty good. I think I wanted to go this way, actually. So that the input runs up here. Then I need 2 more. That take in from far, near from near, yep. Then I need one more gap, actually, in order to make this work. Nanobot, off you go. And the first one needs to be the iron. No, I'm still wrong. I need one more gap. So that I can then put this back. It's actually got to be longer than that, doesn't it? Start with the red one so that I get all the way through in one go. Four. Then this. Yep. Iron. No, you need to go to the top iron because you're first. Then next in line, this needs lead. The lead to come through here. Is this the right way to do it, or is it better to do the other way with iron coming through the bottom and going up and the others keeping going? I actually think it's easier the other way. Let's see if that looks cleaner. I think I like that better. I think that is cleaner. And to move everything up one. Then this. Lead. Go there. So lead, you are going on that line. Belts. To be expected. Slow down again. There's lead. Hope that works. Then we work on the next in line. That's this one with copper. Just copy the same basic setup, except the recipe is the micro wafers. And then I need copper to come through there. That's good. Copper. And then next in line is tin. Yeah, tin and basic circuits for Atmos instruction sets. Okay. So same patterns, copy. Switch you to Atmos instruction sets. Basic circuits and tin plates. So let's do you like this? A few more yellow undergrounds. To try and keep this looking sane. Now we initially put those in, but I want to do it this way now. Now, so on this belt, I need tin on the bottom and circuits on the top. You there. Wow. One speed looks so terribly slow. It's okay. These two will actually never be used. They're for more advanced circuits, so I actually could just take them out at this point. Might just be cleaner. I more just want them kept here for a placeholder so I don't forget as I'm building things. How do I put the tin that comes here correctly on top? Let us do like this. Nice little bit of belt spaghetti. There we go. Then tin. You need to come up here. Means you're there, which is a problem because you're clashing with the lead. What should I do? Should I put tin on the top and circuits on the bottom? Let's do it that way around. That's better. Let's take you out. You out, you out, you out. Seems like a very nice way to just do it this way. So you now go there and there. You go one higher up. Go across. That. You don't need any undergrounds at all. Ignore the pain that I'm causing myself here with this ridiculous design. It basically functions most of the time, sort of. Okay, just speed it up a bit so it actually runs at a sensible speed. So we can check that things have gone through. Put the wrong circuits on. Clever. It's not green circuits I need, it's brown circuits. But same basic idea should work. That seems okay. 2222. That will get me Atmos instruction sets. Now I need copper wire. We'll extend these two upwards. Put a splitter here so that filters left copper, tin even. And you need tinned copper wire, so copper wire. Okay. So we need a electronics assembler. An electronics assembler produce copper wire? Can. Copper cable even. One copper cable assembler. And then two of those with iron on it. Something like that. Something like that still. How do I get these guys out, though? Somewhere. Chest to put some junk in. Feels like we should just end up with 2 more of these. So here and here. Output near side, output near side. Like this. Tinned copper wire. Copper wire. And then you need some iron plates. How do I get iron plates to both of you? That's the challenge. It's quite easy. I just go use the nice flexible assemblers. So take from there, put there. Take from there, put there. Like that. And that should be... I think I want to flip this around. We'll have you output far, you output near. Good. Now how many science assemblers does it say I use? 10. So 5 and 5. Put that box in a silly place because it's right in my way. And let's go to have the science on there. Nice. Oops, okay. No, this one is the pattern that I like. So we're going to delete this one. Like that. And we'll do 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. I think that's good. And I've run out of inserters. Wow. Not what I expected to be running out of because I had hundreds earlier. I guess we've done quite a lot of building. Okay, so it's red science and yellow science going. Red science and green science going even. We do have to upgrade these to the level 3 assemblers, or the red tier assemblers, whatever they're called, but that's okay. Let's get started on ablative weapons testing kit science. Same ratio as before, we'll go for 2. We're going to do it using the red assemblers. I'm going to grab a drink and I will be right back. Okay, let's try the same sort of pattern as we did with red and green science. Ugh, I think is the answer. Steel, brass, Invar. At least I have all of that. Which is a waste byproduct. Okay, what do I do with a waste byproduct? We also need to produce a weapons testing subplate, which is Invar and brass. So it's the same ingredients everywhere. So I think what we do is put steel and brass together, and we put Invar on its own section. Produces some ore. Okay, how am I going to get ore back? Iron and copper ore at that. Okay. We might just do the incredibly intelligent thing of stick it in a warehouse. That might be the short-term solution. So start at the bottom. We're going to need a belt of Invar, a belt of brass. And what do you need? So you need green circuits, carbon, coppery waste byproduct, weapons testing module, and then you need a weapons testing circuit, electronic circuit, and carbon, basic circuit, and carbon. So you can produce in the circuit machine, you can produce in the circuit machine, you can produce in the circuit machine, you can't. So I need 3 lines in, right? I need a circuit and a circuit line. So let's start up here. Give a bit of a gap. So we'll do circuits, steel and brass, and then an Invar line on its own. So it seems like we need a lot more Invar. And I need some carbon. So I'm going to do 4 lines. I'm going to do carbon on its own as well. Let's do carbon and circuits at the top. We'll produce that bit first. Then we'll do the metals at the bottom. I'm going to do carbon here then. No, that's wrong. Easier to do it this way. Then we'll do the circuits and the circuits here. So you need to split here. Carbon, you need to go under there. other circuits, you need to go here, here, here. Sort of like that. Then I need brass and steel on that one. Out of belts. I'll go grab a couple more. If you're playing C block and don't have a speed mod, you have my utmost respect. I do not know how I would have survived without the speed mod. Okay, so we want to get Invar on the bottom one, I think, and then brass and steel on the one that's in the middle. So this is where I want the brass and the steel to go. So steel. You should just be able to side load in there. Like that. Invar, you go across like that. Brass, I think you come down there. The brass comes on. Good. We have the ingredients at least. Now, how much carbon do I need for this? 6 liquefiers, it says, to get 12 carbon. Liquefier 2s, 4 liquefier 2s. Okay. Let's get started. Four liquefier 2s. We're only producing base level liquefiers, but that's okay. As with the other sections, we're going to upgrade this once we get the science going. And the belts. Right now we are severely lacking in any amount of science. Okay, that's too much landfill. I need like 1,000 or 2. Not 7,000. Some normal liquefiers in there. Put an offshore pump. That gives me charcoal. Now what do I do with the charcoal? I have to feed it into 3 separate processes, right? So I think what I'm going to do is, so this is the same kind of technique, and just put it here. I like that as a general way of building these sciences. No, you're going to put near. You're going to put near. Need steam, not water. Of course I do. Boiler time. So I can take the same carbon. That should be producing charcoal. You have to pick up near, pick up far even. Pick up far. Pick up far. Okay. Charcoal. Then we're going to work on the circuits bit because that's where we did the resources. 1, 1, and 2. So can we do that as like a little square kind of thing? Something like that. You produce that. You produce that. And then you produce that. 1, 1, 2. You're all producing this byproduct that I have to deal with. So you need carbon, you need carbon. Let's put you nearer. Do you need carbon as well? You do. You need green circuits. Okay, how to do this? I want to use direct insertion. So I need it to look like that. You need basic circuits, you need green circuits. So let's put the carbon up here. And if I do the other part doesn't need circuits. You need to go like that. We need to put out far to about you to put out far. And I want a splitter. Which says filter the good bit. Which is the weapons testing module to the right. Ah, you need to get rid of your leftovers as well. You also produce leftovers. Okay, let's think a little bit. To the top. You need to be a filter inserter. So that you do not take out the good bits. You want to blacklist this. Put it there. You want to take from there, put there, neo offset, blacklist that. This is messy. Okay. Other way. Fine. Now I need 6, 8, and 8. Okay. 6 assemblers. To deal with the Invar lines. 6. I need 8 that take that. Along with all the others. I think what I want to do is take the shared line. Do both of them need the Invar line? They do. Eight of you and 6 of you. This feels like I should be doing some kind of tiling pattern. Six of the simple and 8 of the hard. Let's pin this so we can try and blueprint it a bit. It's not a very good ratio. Only one of them needs steel, right? Yes, but that doesn't really matter. So it's 6 of the easy one, 2, and 8 of the hard. Let's just do it out of ratio just to make it easier to build. That's essentially what the ratio is. Then I want to take you and go to split you up the top. How do I want to get the final piece out? It's probably fine. And we're probably going to build the grey science up the top. Because I need 8 of those as well. Let's change that. Can I now direct insert, then like that, then take from there. How do I do power? Don't have any space for power if I do it that way. If I did it that way, then a power cable in the middle. I like that. Then yes, that's right. So then I put Invar through the middle here. Like that, because both sides need Invar. Then you split here. You go there. You go along there. Now, how do I want to do this? I think we do the same. Sure, there's a belt weaving technique for this that I do not know about and do not have, but I don't think it matters. Brass, and I think I built bronze, didn't I? Yeah, that's the wrong plate. Okay. That's okay. How do I make brass? Okay. Let's go check how to make molten brass. Copper and zinc. Okay, that's fine. And we'll make a grey belt like we did the others. 1 copper. 1 copper. Okay, so it's very, very straightforward to make brass. I think we should go and do that now. So that I have it. And this will give me military science, and then we need to set up a lab and then work on blue science. down here. Okay. Slow this down. Okay, what's the right way to very quickly get some brass and some zinc ingots? I'm going to squeeze it in here. Not the right way to do it, but it will at least mean we get what we need. So I need 2 of these to pin the recipe. Because I can't kill these worms without any more. Without military science, basically. So we'll take that. It's copper. One copper blast furnace. I'm going to steal the oxygen as well. They don't need much. And this is decidedly temporary. Promise. Come back in 15 hours and see it's still present. A few inserters. Oops. I went too far. It's okay. Speed slow you down. Let's process copper. Why are you saying you don't have any processed copper? Okay, there we go. Copper. Need zinc. Zinc need. Sulfur dioxide gas. Which one's zinc here? This one's zinc. It's nickel. Zinc needs carbon monoxide. No, it's nickel. It's the wrong one. Can I not make zinc ingots? That will be a pain. Don't want that. I can make zinc. Yeah, I've got zinc smelting researched. I thought I did. Okay. Am I looking in the wrong place? Oh, it's a chemical furnace, not a blast furnace. Okay. Let's go see if I set chemical furnaces up or not. I can't remember. I almost certainly didn't. No. just make one chemical furnace. I need some plates, iron, sorry, and some bricks. Make 2. Then we'll run back down and we'll use that chemical furnace and we will see if we can make some zinc. Slow back down to normal human pace. Zinc, need oxygen and molten lead. Oh, remember this. This is the one that you have to bootstrap with some lead. And then it will do the right thing. Takes in molten lead and gives out lead. Okay. Gonna have to make a bit more space, I think, for this one. Probably isn't a bad place to put it, actually, so it's probably not the end of the world as far as a disastrous build goes. So I need some lead in. I need an induction furnace as well that outputs molten lead. You're going to go around there. The actual recipe is lead neutral. I remember checking that out. Oxygen. We can do that. You output sulfur. Go collect some lead ingots for you. Should you be doing? I think you should be lead. Yes, you should. Throw some lead ingots in here. You can actually move one step closer. We're just going to vent off the gas at the moment. I just want some ingots now. You output near, you output far. You whitelist lead ingots. Okay, that's good. Oh, hey, Stellafin. Sorry, I missed your message. I'm good. How are you? I was trying to work out how to unblock my lead ingot production in order to produce some brass. Cool. welcome to the stream. If you're curious about... my day was very good, thank you. We now need an induction furnace. Let's pin the recipe so that I can build the last few bits that are standard. Need an induction furnace. And then 5 casting machines. I try to, but honestly I have quite a lot going on personally, so I can't always stream daily, but I stream as often as I can. Let's see if this will do the right thing. Right, power poles. Let's grab some power poles. I do have a logo. If you have a look at my webpage, you'll see I've got a logo. We're going to run back and grab some power poles. I have an overlay as well. Yeah. I'm not looking for a designer, Stellafin, if that's what you're after. Try a different streamer. Near, output near, middle. Stellafin is fine. I have what I need in terms of graphic designer. If you're interested in the stream, I'm happy to talk about Factorio. Otherwise, thanks for stopping by. We're going to run this belt up with our newly found brass plates on it, not bronze plates. Newly found, newly made, I should say. Need some more belts. Check that the plates are coming. Indeed they are. Good. That's what we need. Check it's not backed up as well. So we don't have much zinc. That's the problem. This was never actually supposed to be built. That was just a marker, so I left some space. I could easily double my production of some of this stuff if I needed to. I don't think I do, for what it's worth. I think it's going to be a long time before we need more than what we've built here. Okay, how do I clean brass off of here? Because there's a lot of it. I'm going to go stick it in the warehouses, I think. Put them all. And with all the circuits. Steel, yeah, that can go there. Bricks, sure. And the Invar line seems to have stopped, but that's fine. We can grab that in a bit. Drop this in the warehouses. Okay, I seem to have a lot of decider combinators. Okay, thanks game. Nice job. Okay. Don't want to wait for hours for the brass to turn up. Why has the Invar stopped producing? I think it must be another problem where I've backed up one of the lines of this custom ore. So quick check. Ah, I didn't have an inserter there by the looks of it. Fine, there we go. Invar back in business. Also don't seem to produce a huge amount of zinc. And we're not consuming a huge amount of copper. So yeah. Okay. I think once we start getting science actually working again, it's gonna change slightly. You go into there. You need Invar. No, take from there, put there. Ah, you can't get out your excess. Okay. You produce waste product as well. You don't. Okay, that's fine. We can manage this. I'm going to do it like this. Then you're going to put it on the far side. You'll put it on the near side. Okay, hold on. So you need Invar 2. Good, like that. Needs to go away, so I leave some space. Too far. Okay. Need to think a little bit more. This doesn't work. That does. Now I've got a space there. Invar, it needs to go in there. And Invar needs to go in there. I think the thing to do, yes, I can fix that. You don't need steel. So I think if I filter you for brass, just output brass, like that. I can then do this. Like that. I think that will do the right thing. Let's find out. If I can manage to get some Invar to produce. Now let's clean up these inserters. Do you take Invar from there? You have to be a filter and you blacklist that. You have to be a filter and you blacklist that. Flip you like that, does the right thing. Let's find out if it does. Let's try and get some Invar to come through. Well, I did have some Invar and now I seem to have lost it all. Ah, here we go, it's coming. Good. I don't need a huge amount, just enough to actually check that it works. Why are you not letting... Ah, because the steel doesn't have anywhere to go. That's better. There we go. And you're missing a weapons testing module. So I think you then come this way. And woohoo! We've made a military science pack. Can I now copy this a few times? Eight times, right? We wanted. Yes, it was 8. Let's go here and make you just filter out the military science packs on the left. So where do we want to put the labs? I guess we put the labs here. Where are my old labs? Down here. Six good labs. I think we put them down here. Start here. That will give us plenty of scope for lab work. Let's bring you here. A few more belts. Slow it down a bit. A few more inserters. Drop off a few of these extra components that we don't need to get some inserters. Or get some space for inserters, I should say. Just a bit of power. Ah, so the byproduct is blocking the path. That makes sense. Let's do you here. Let's go get a few more yellow undergrounds. Okay, that should work. Ah, hold on. You do not have a way to output your coppery waste byproduct. You need to take from that side, output up there. So that's your coppery byproduct. And you need to take from there, output there on that side. No. Take, hold on. Pick up tile, drop off tile. So if this actually runs now. No, Invar. think we just need the slightly longer ones. Like that. Hold on, that's not right. Because you do not have any Invar. So you need to do the opposite way. You need to take there. And then you need to go there. It's working. Don't need the Invar. Let's work out if we can research sniper rifles now. Take far. Take far. We should. There we go. Military science. It is off and running. Sniper rifles are coming. I want to have a quick check on what's happening with the Invar. I thought we'd actually done this reasonably okay. It just isn't enough iron ore coming through. Basically because I'm not using enough of everything else. Copper and tin are the two obvious candidates. Where we aren't using enough. Because I think this will balance itself out over time. I need to make a few more labs. Some steel. I think we're going to finish the sniper rifle, then we'll end the stream. I think it's been a super successful one because we have actually turned on science again. And the moment we get a little bit of copper consumption going, we will actually be producing Invar at a reasonably good rate. I may go back and work out how to speed up the copper consumption and find something else to use it with. But I don't need to balance it too much. It really is a sniper rifle that I need. And maybe sniper turrets. want to duplicate this a few times so I know what my intention is really. Even if I can't implement it right now, I just want to be clear what I planned because I know that I will forget. We're definitely out of Invar again. It's the easiest way to fix that. Okay. Why is this one stuck? Tin. Both tin and copper are stuck. Okay. And the easiest thing to do is whoomp. Slightly wider. That. Same. One further away. The only thing we can do at the end of the day is shoot this when it fills up, but that's fine, whatever. Take long. Take long. Get some fast inserters there. The right thing to do, by the way, is to make sure we have a dedicated supply of iron up here. That's what I've done everywhere else, and that's what I'm going to do very, very soon. But I need the sniper rifles to clear out the worms. Haha, we have the sniper rifle. See if it works or not. I'm very curious, and then we're going to go home. Log off. There we go. More iron coming down. Better. Okay, military. How do I build a sniper rifle? Glass, steel, I need some wood. Okay, thanks game. Wood is definitely something I have on hand. Oh, okay. Too many rails. Okay. Not that I can necessarily have too many rails. But a warehouse full of rails might be too many, one might think. Okay, what was I trying to do before I discovered that problem? Steel? Find a different one. And a tiny bit of glass. Not sure if I have any glass. I need to build that from silicon. power's okay. Power is fine. I can work a robot speed, that's fine. Let's see if we've got a tiny bit of glass for a sniper rifle. Wow, science is actually going sensibly fast now. Stacking certain capacity bonus. Where did we used to have the glass? It was over here. I actually think we used it all up. I need 2 bits of glass and I don't think I have any. Need to do something with that science. Where is the greenhouses? That's where I left the glass. Yes, there is no glass. Okay. It's just silicon ore in a furnace. That's fine. We can do that easily. Down here. I do like the gap we left. It's very, very helpful. Nice for running, nice for feeding things in. Slow it down. Normal speed. It's the ores that I want to put into the right place. That's silver ore. Okay, this will produce glass, and then we'll see what we can shoot. I can produce a sniper rifle. I don't know how far it shoots, so I just need to go get sniper turrets. It seems like it slows me down. Not sure if I'm getting slowed down by the shooting or the acid. Okay. Let's see if we can get there. Okay, there we go. That's nice. Who cares about a machine gun? I have a sniper rifle. Oops. Okay. Not indestructible. I think there was a sniper tower tech somewhere. May need to work out how to get that. Normal speed. Can I also get some more armor, I wonder? Can I get power armor? I can. I'm gonna get power armor. Heal up a bit. Good. Let's try and get one more offshore pump. Try and replace that. Let's overwrite the worms, save, and let's see if we can. That seems they need more landfill to get down there. So we'll grab that. Set up a nice landfill production over here with all the crushed stone. So we actually have plenty of landfill now. Same here. Actually might not have these belts fast enough. We might have to upgrade these to red belts, not grey belts. But that might be a tomorrow problem. Today's problem is, can we defeat the worms? Oops. I think we just need to get the big sniper turret, the sniper turrets, and then we'll be okay. I can't make the Invar production bigger at the moment. Wasn't on the sniper rifle. Okay. Still a lot of worms there. Let's try again. Got the tree from the start, nicely saved. Sniper turrets, we did it. Okay. What does a sniper turret need? Copper and iron, so basically nothing. run over here and get some bullets. And some bots. Let's look at how we get power armor. I want power armor Mark II. I just want power armor. Good. So we should now have the advantage. So I can put down the sniper turret and shoot them. Let's find out how well it works. Okay. Still a lot of them. We do seem to have been somewhat successful. But not 100% successful. I wonder if at this point there is a small enough number that turret spam will do the job. Like normal turret spam. Although I think I used up all my turrets. Dead again. Modular armor's coming on. Okay. We're definitely going to stop once we've killed these. Didn't expect it to be quite this bad, but I need to do this so I can get the proper amount of iron ore in here. Because without that, this whole thing doesn't work. Good. Done. Okay. That then means we can now put dedicated iron ore line here that supplements what comes in, so that iron ore is not the blocker. One line seems stuck. better. Had the color codings wrong, which was the one that I needed. And now they're all moving. That is not bad. Okay, we're going to stop here. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good Saturday evening and have a good Sunday. See you next time. Bye-bye.